was it again? Covering. Was there something else? Look through my notes again. Welcome. 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 Mother. Welcome. Hey now. Welcome. 777 News. It's your host, Gary. Global Network. Global Network. Sorry. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to come to this one. Welcome. I'm your host, Gary. Today I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 topics to cover in our news broadcast today. Will be getting covered. I need a new chair, obviously, and other people do as well. Today I will be referring to someone by name since I see that the YouTube did work yesterday. So we'll be referring to that person and making you aware about their actions as well, top of the hour. Today's also will be covering the weird moms, viral pain, Austin, not making someone else your problem and helping each other in today's news coverage. Eventually we will get back to our living life section and get back to the finances. But soon our news coverage will start. But first, before we start, I want to make sure that I show you that the coverage is real over here. I will get to that brown eye. Hey, I didn't never go back and check my DMs. Actually, I'm finna end this because we might have a guest. I'll be right back. We may have a guest. I'll be back. I need to go check that. Hold on. I got you. Shit, I wasn't in no rush to come back. Anyway, that's a lot of damn information. That's a whole lot of information. Boy. That's a lot of damn information. You think I was in a rush to get back? Yeah, I didn't even appeal it. No, you good. Y'all all good. You good. It's all good. It's all good. I just learned something new. Yeah, you all are good. You all are good. You all good. It's something a learning lesson for me. We have to use a code word. And I'm gonna teach you something. Cannot promote or we have to use a different word, like gold coin or something like that. We can't say CAS, that one. We can't, Lindsay cannot promote that. So we have to come up with a new word or phrase. That is in the community guidelines. I wasn't promoting it, but still, monopoly money. Okay, so I wasn't promoting it, but definitely I can see where someone got me. But it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's a buck.
I'm gonna need my mod, please and thank you, please and thank you. Please and thank you, I need my mod. I'm gonna comment.
Keep it a buck over here. Hold on. Keep it a hold on. What's this? Something about keywords. Yeah.
Not my mod status.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it there? Ah!
I
Okay.
didn't check nothing. I didn't check anything yet. The only person
I know, don't even do that.
I only checked one person, and they I didn't check nothing. Hold up. Coin Club, we'll call it something. It's a lot of information. Okay? I'm pretty sure the feds are watching. Oh no. It's cool. It's cool. Please continue to have the courage to continue talking. We just have to make sure we have words. It's a learning lesson. There's things we can say, there's things we can't say, and I appreciate learning. I appreciate learning, so you should too. This is going to help your platform as well grow. So don't get upset that we have to learn new things. It's okay. It is okay. These are new things that we are learning for the future. We can't say
So
certain stuff.
I'm just gonna ask one little simple question real quick. I just need the personality names that go with the wigs. I just need the names of the personalities that go with the wigs. Cause
That's a great question.
I would love to know like what kind of persona that you go in there with each time, because who can look at those and take that person seriously?
They're
Like,
really cheap, bad Amazon wigs.
yeah, you know those floor people at those clubs notice that. I mean, I don't even go to clubs like that, and I would notice that right off the bat.
One quick question: who is Bentley? They keep trying to. Who is Bentley? Not to y'all.
Okay, so
To them.
okay,
To them.
so Jennifer, you know how we like run around the streets and like
Yeah.
we see train wrecks and we kind of giggle about them?
Yeah.
Don't you wonder if the security people are like, "Here she comes again! Look at this one."
You're probably right. You know what? You're probably right. And they're probably like, let's see what's going on with this one this time. You're absolutely right.
They probably got bets like tomorrow. I bet it's the rainbow one. Nah, she wore the rainbow one on Tuesday. Tomorrow's the red one.
And the thing is they absolutely did probably do that. All the big arcades, any reputable arcade has facial recognition programs, and they run them on everybody.
So
She
my
only goes
serious
certain.
question was, before we got discontinued, sorry, Polly, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but did any other mods ever go with her besides Imperfect to one of these trips?
Just Vivi, but she is still like,
He's still with her?
yeah, she's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
so.
And just to be clear, Imperfect did not go with her to the arcade. She went with her to Indiana for court.
Oh,
And
okay,
visit
understood,
them. Yeah,
understood. But Dee
yeah.
Dee goes with her and gets it and understands and is still there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
As far as we know,
Polly,
yeah.
it's
heard
Stu
she
is
had like
here.
a.
He can shed a lot of light into this scenario.
And I wanted to ask a question real quick. What arcades did she go to? Like, was it all over the country, or?
Yeah.
It's not
I know.
arcades. Yes, it's all over the country, but it's very certain specific casinos that have
Hey,
very
No,
certain
that's why.
We
specific.
can't say the word.
That's why I called it an
Oh,
arcade.
sorry.
Yeah, we
That's why I called it an arcade.
An arcade. Okay, sorry. These arcade. It's very specific arcades. There's certain ones, and there's only one machine, just one machine that works doing this.
Didn't I hear, Polly, at one time that she actually had things like a prosthetic nose?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what the rumor was. She never told me specifically that she had that. But Yeah. I did hear that she was using facial prosthetics. I mean, she did tell me that she uses other things. So that this was later. So people are thinking that we're helping her to scam these places. That's not the case at all. We did not help scam. We did
You
not
were
do any players cards for her at all. We do know
Polly.
people that were asked.
Polly, watch what you say, dear.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, when the live got bananaed, I was talking about how a lot of the stuff we didn't know the full scope of it until that Indiana trip. And then,
Yeah.
and actually I didn't even know, Imperfect didn't tell me at the time, so I didn't know for a little bit, but it was kind of all the cards started to fall, so to speak, and we all left basically on the same day.
What?
Yeah.
What? Can I? You don't have to disclose, but I'll ask, and you can just say I don't want to disclose anything if you don't. Well, what happened on the trip?
On the Indiana trip?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so it was just for court for the PO for, you know, we didn't go to any arcades or anything like that. It was just strictly court. But because there was time spent in the hotel before and a little bit after, and of course, that night prior and the restaurant after that, we had a lot of discussions and stuff, and that's just some of the stuff she talked about. But the whole big issue was that a lot of the things that she divulged to me during this court trip were things that myself and the other mods were constantly defending her on because we didn't think they were true. Like the arcade accusations and the pizza slayer stuff, and we were always in boxes defending her, saying, "Oh, that's not true. That never happened." And then she divulged all these things to me on this trip, and then after the fact, I started to realized that she was in my face telling me, "Oh, they're liars. I never said any of that." And I'm like, "You've told me all of this on this trip. So how good of a liar are you?" And so it really helped me open my eyes to the fact that, for months, myself and the other mods were defending her on things that were true the whole time because she told me. Just like the pizza slayer stuff, she swears up and down she never told me any of that, but she did, as well as my daughter, and so it really, like I said, opened my eyes to how she really was once I met her in person and kind of saw how she truly is and what a good liar she is. But anyway, I don't know if that was your answer. Or, yeah.
Polly, can you tell them what she shared with you that I sent her?
Yes. She shared SJ and I's private medical health information.
Yep.
We are both.
No.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What happened to people?
And also a child, Elle's child.
No.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I
She
can
did with
tell.
me.
I saw that firsthand myself.
I sent her a message. Okay, because I'm sick and how sick I am, I believe that it's important to let people know up front. That way they can make a decision if they want to continue getting close to me or not. I only think it's fair, right? So I sent her that message. I didn't send anyone else that message yet. And she shared it with Polly.
And I mean, luckily, SJ and I were already besties. But
Right.
we were in the beginning of our bestie friendship. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, and she's like, how do I respond with just an emoji? And I was like, no. But she did end up responding with just a few words in an emoji.
5 words. Yeah,
Okay.
5 words in an emoji.
I want to let y'all continue to talk. I have to get this tattoo thing out the way. Maybe he can redeem himself. Tattoos, you were riding hard for
I was.
and you did some inappropriate things to a lot of ladies.
So, a lot of people could speak for me on behalf of that. That was a lot of offense. Okay. A lot of that was me protecting myself, and a lot of things that were said and the things that I said to people were nothing but me defending myself. If people would have taken the time and the research to and looked it up, they would have found that. Okay. That is not the case. I have taken it upon myself to prove that to people, and I can get you 20 to 30 people that come up here right now and vouch for me from front to back, top to bottom. Okay. I've apologized for the things that I've said to certain people and certain things I've done. I take 100% accountability without a shadow of a doubt. And one of those being while we're up here, cartel. I said some really nasty things. It was crass. It was inappropriate, and I take accountability for that. And I truly do apologize for that. That was out of character, not the person I am, not the person I'll ever be, and I just want her to know that.
Okay.
And also that night, sorry, Tattoos, but I think this needs to be said, that Tattoos was very much encouraged to go into boxes and pop off so that she could get good footage for court. I am telling the truth. This is true. She very much, and then she was like, oh, well, now I don't want any part of this. And she wanted me to end my friendship with Tattoos. She was very upset about that I wouldn't.
Okay.
And I just wanted to jump into the scope of what you guys were on, actually. So, when I first met Polly, I met Polly, and we instantly clicked. And she invited me to scamslam. And when I got introduced to the S person, I called up Polly and I said, hey, Polly, within 2 hours, I said I knew something's wrong with this person. Something's not right. This isn't correct. I'm going to do my own little investigation. And lo and behold, I did my own little investigation. And that's when the S person, what she does is she has an MO. When she feels she's comfortable with you, she will spit out a confessional to you. And that confessional is her in her arcade. I was on the phone with her for 5.5 hours while she laid the entire thing out with me.
Seriously?
I stay behind the scenes. I don't get in boxes or talk about this stuff, and I usually keep to myself, and I don't do any of it. I don't have a dog in this fight because I really wasn't a part of it. But the minute that I found that out, because Polly had told me briefly about it when we first met, because she rode for Scam, that was her friend. She's not going to divulge all that information. However, when I came to her and I was like, listen, this person, she just told me a whole bunch of stuff. Like, is this true? And Polly was like, she told me this months ago, but she kind of scaled it back and tried to, dumb it down to make it seem like it was just something that she was doing on the side to have a little bit of fun versus actually doing something that was actually substantial. And lo and behold, she laid the entire thing out, like Imperfect said it, family members, players cards, manipulating a certain BJ machine. The entire thing is 100% factual and true. I will stand 10 toes on that. I will put my hand on a Bible. I will go into court and I will stand on that and I will do it. That is 100%.
The police watching this page.
Let them watch it. Let them watch it.
May I ask a question now? Okay, so Tattoos, if that's the case, previously when you were Hermod and you did go after females, and one female in particular that you went very hard after was Nikki. And I don't know if you've apologized to her yet, but I feel she is also owed a verbal apology. But
absolutely.
You always referred.
I've spoke behind the scenes, Jennifer. Okay. We did, and I did make them absolutely 100%. And she accepted. I believe she accepted my apology, and we did make them.
But your apologies to all these women should be as loud as your disrespect.
Oh, you can't be in here. Oh no!
Anyway,
absolutely.
My question is, I'm getting to her too, Petty. I seen her.
She blocked. I don't damn.
Yeah, I'm getting to her too. But my question is, you always referred to having been in law enforcement or working closely in law enforcement with whatever your previous profession was. Have you contacted law enforcement about this since you would stand 10 toes down and put your hand on a Bible? Or have any of you contacted any form of law enforcement to report her since this is indeed crimes? Have you guys done that?
Yes.
I have not, and only because, when it's things that she's telling me and I don't technically have solid proof other than what she said, you can take it to the authorities all you want, but it's her word against yours on what she verbally told you, just the Slayer stuff.
Right.
And
So,
then you just end up fighting to prove that you are telling the truth, and that's just never fun.
exactly. So I'm gonna bounce off of that for a second, real quick. So unfortunately, the things that we say and do on the internet is something in court called hearsay. Okay, and hearsay usually does not hold up in a court of law. So anything that we bring to law enforcement or anything we collaborate with law enforcement, unfortunately, is just something that's going to be a piece of paper. That information has been taken down and it's been duly noted.
But live videos and Discord chats are not. Those
But again, it takes a subpoena. It takes an act of God. It takes a group of people. It's not just something one singularly person can do. It's
right,
not.
but that's not ever going to start if no one starts it.
I did.
It started. It's the train is already. We're there.
Oh, okay.
It's been started for a long time. We just
Okay,
don't
I was
really
just
want to
curious.
say too much
Before I
on
got
that.
cut off, before I got cut off, what I was trying to say was when I found that information instantly, when that information was laid out to me, I brought it to Polly, and that's when I instantly stopped scams. I stepped away. I stepped down. I took a step out. I was like, I can't do this. This is way too toxic, way too dangerous. And then Polly followed suit. It was 3 weeks later, and then all of a sudden, Polly's phone was physically hacked. Emails were deleted, pictures were taken. That's how they got into her Tumblr. I was physically a part of all this firsthand. I witnessed all of this unfold. I'm not a stupid person. If you guys hear me, I don't sound like I'm not talking out of my butt.
So you left before Polly left
I
on
left
the
before Polly
timeline,
left.
correct?
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay, and so when Polly told you these things, you decided to go ahead and mod for Scam Slam. Oh, my apologies for the name. You decided to go ahead and mod for her and do your own investigation yourself, but then you stayed and mod for her and you did and said deplorable things to people, even though you already knew what type of person she was. I'm just trying to get it right
No,
in my head.
that's absolutely incorrect. No, what had happened was I had a feeling within first meeting scam that I did not like her, and then what had happened was I told her, I said, I'm going to do my own little digging on this person because I'm getting a bad vibe. Then when I had that information, I presented it to Polly. Okay, but
And
within
then
the
I started
interim-
working on getting out at that point.
And in the interim, of course, I was riding hard. I was doing what I thought was right for a friend. I thought what I was doing was correct. I was not vile to women. I was vile to a group of people who were supporting a scammer. Okay? And they took videos and manipulated those videos. And the only thing that you heard was me defending myself versus what they were saying and fat shaming me and saying all kinds
Oh
of
no,
things to me.
I ride these streets all the time. You are absolutely vile to women, but that's okay. That's a completely different subject. My next question is this: why did Scammy Claus? Why is she still riding so hard for her?
Good question.
That's a good question. That is a question that we do not have the answer for.
Thank you for your honesty. Thank you guys for answering my questions. I appreciate it. I'll get down so someone else can talk.
We're not proud of what we did while we were writing for Scam Person. We were sorry. I apologize, you guys. I do have a little bit of a hard time with things. We are. I personally can only speak for myself. Not proud of what I did when I was writing for this person. We were very manipulated, and it was a bubble that we were in of control. And I don't know how much everyone knows about abusive friendships, or, when someone is manipulating and abusing you, like what they're doing. It's very slow. It's not very sudden. Had I ended up in this suddenly, it would have been a very different story, but it evolved very slowly.
Let me see who this. Y'all give me. I'm gonna let y'all talk. I want
Right.
to see who this person is. I want to see who this is.
And
It's-
Polly, I spoke on this before.
everybody who waiting for a box, y'all also hold the queue. I have to see who this is.
I don't want
Yes.
to change the topic, but I'm fine. I know you've already got a call.
Oh, okay,
I'm fine.
okay.
Holy hell.
It's Skittles. So I'm gonna let Polly finish though, and then I have a question for tattoos because it does involve you, Petty.
Skittles, this isn't about tattoos, please.
I know, but it's about tattoos.
No.
He's just apologizing to
Petty,
women, and I'm one of those women who
He
have not.
apologized to
Okay,
you
see, this
3
is Petty.
times
Hold on until
publicly.
they're done yelling.
She's
Okay.
gonna
Betty,
derail
please
this whole
drop her.
thing.
She doesn't
Yeah.
need to be part of
She's
this.
gonna derail
May I
this whole
say,
thing.
hey, can I
Okay,
say
yeah,
something, please?
Skittles, come.
May I
come,
say
come.
something?
We were doing good.
Yeah, Skittles, come.
May I
come
say
back.
something?
Skittles, come back. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Tattoos has apologized to
Word.
Skittles 3 times publicly that I have seen.
Fucking
So
Skittles.
I don't understand why she's coming up here
Skittles,
and
not everything is about you,
derailing it.
girl.
Right, this is not about
God.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'll let y'all finish. And, that,
Well, what I was saying though is, and I've spoken on this before, is that a lot of people are like, well, why did you stay so long? Why did you stay around? And for me personally, it was my friends that I had made these friends with. And what usually happened is that when a mod would leave, it was automatically you had to shun that person. You had to stop being friends with that person. That person was automatically a vile, horrible person, which sometimes
And
they might-
investigated. And they were investigated.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Like all of a sudden, like the moment a mod would leave, it's, oh, well, let's delve into their personal life, or let's, figure out who this person is and let's shun them. And I didn't want to lose my friends. I'd gotten really close to a lot of people within that group. And I knew if I left, that was going to happen to me as well. So that's one of the main reasons I stuck around and stayed as long as I did as well.
Kendra, say something, please.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm trying to escape my spawn because she's ever so loud. If you
I have a
can't hear.
2-year-old. I feel your pain.
I don't know if Polly or Tattoos remembers me. I'm sure they don't. I was in Scam's lives like consistently, like daily, like whenever she was covering LR, really like every day, daily.
That's how I met Kendra.
Yeah, that's how I met a lot of people in here, actually. And then I came across Petty, and I actually cussed Petty out one day because I was like, scamslam is not a scammer, da 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 da. And then I started fucking watching, and I was like, wait a damn minute, he's onto something, motherfucker. I have screenshots in my phone back like months, probably over a year ago, of her getting people to send her filters, funny filters as gifts to put on Lisa's face. That shit pissed me the fuck off. How the fuck are you gonna sit there and monetize off this motherfucker that is literally all but unaliving in front of us? How are you going to do that and then make fun of her? And that, I feel like, is like the biggest tipping point that I had to leave her ass. But y'all rode hard, and I'm not saying that, like, we're not going to give y'all grace for, like, of course, being in, like, that kind of toxic situation. Give me 1 second, baby doll, please. What is it? Okay, I'll make you something. But it's like, you guys still have to understand that with all the stuff we seen and how hard that we see that y'all rode for her, knowing these things, and she had told y'all these things, we're still going to have questions and we're still going to hold y'all accountable. We're not going to let you, like, we're not the type of group that's going to be like, oh, it's all okay because she manipulated you guys. Like, we're not trying to attack you at all. We're just trying to figure out what is the truth. And, Skedios.
I am okay with people not liking me because of the choices that I made in a terribly manipulative, abusive friendship, and being very afraid to leave because of what was going to happen to me if I did. And it did all happen to me anyway. I don't mind if people are mad and hold that against me. I get it. I would probably do the same thing, to be honest.
And you're right, Kendra. And as soon as we did participate in all that when they were dropping the gifts and they were hitting her face. Everybody was laughing. Everybody was joking, and it got to a point where even Lisa was coming into the lives and she was laughing with us and joking with us about it. It was funny at one point, but there came a point, and I went to Polly and I was like, Paul, this is not funny anymore. I was like, this lady is deteriorating, and we really need to just stop joking about it. And she's like, you know what, Tattoos, we're right. We need to stop. And we pushed that. We pushed it.
Yes.
If you guys notice, all of a sudden, everybody stopped joking about Lisa. Why? Because I told Polly told S, and that was it.
Yeah. And we had actually begged her to stop streaming L because it wasn't right at this point. And she would not listen. And then after I left, all the other mods, some of them are in the boxes here, also begged her to stop. And then she finally decided to stop.
And she did because we told her if she didn't, we were all going to leave.
Yep,
Yeah. I
that's
have
the
a
only
question.
reason she stopped doing it is because we
Oh,
said we were going to leave if she didn't stop. She'd probably still be doing it now if that hadn't happened.
I have a
I just want to
question.
say, I just wanted to come up here to literally say that. I'm going to hop down so other people have room. I am proud of all of y'all for walking the hell away because I get that when somebody you think loves you and cares for you is actually, toxic towards your life and your mental state, it's very hard to get away from that. So I wish y'all the very best, and I'm going to have to fuck down.
Well,
Somebody
I
in the
have a question.
comments was talking about us benefiting financially, and I just want to be very clear that I never received a
Mm-mm.
single dime for all of my time and effort, and I spent so much time being a mod for her, and I didn't
Yes.
get a single dime, not one. And I didn't expect to. I just want to be very clear that we didn't get a cut of anything.
Hey,
We
hey,
weren't
hey!
No,
paid.
no.
Oh,
You
I'm
see
sorry.
that,
Hey, whoever
Petty?
you
You see
are.
that,
Hey,
Petty?
hey, hey, hey! I can't have
Oh,
you in. Oh no,
that's
no, no, no,
gross.
no! I do not do
What
that to
the
people.
hell? I just
No,
Petty,
saw that.
petty, petty.
Wow.
Oh, where's
no.
Queen? Queen usually gets them. Quick. That is awful. What the fuck?
I
I
do
don't
not
think
do that.
I'm not modded in here, so I couldn't do
I'm
nothing.
not
I got you.
either.
I got you right now. I got you right
I was
now.
I was in it. I didn't see
Okay,
it.
Polly, I've known y'all for a long time. I fell into the scam slam thing and all that stuff. I talk to Lisa, still talk to Lisa by message daily, sending her positive messages and saying, you can do this, blah, 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 blah. I know I'm wasting my time, but I'm going to do it anyway. Anyway, my thing is, I sent you a message months ago, and I don't know if you ever read it. I have no clue. She talked to you like a flipping dog, and
She did.
Tattoo would be very disrespectful towards you. I didn't like it,
No,
and
Tattoos has
Told her the
never
same
really been
thing.
disrespectful towards me. I mean, there were more and more messages that I was getting about that, and I was seeing it on YouTube that people were not liking the way she was talking to me and treating me. And
no, I wanted to encourage you to get the hell away from her.
oh yeah, absolutely. If I didn't write you back, I didn't see it.
I
Because
don't care that you didn't. I just want
I
to know,
got so many messages.
was other people thinking the same thing as me? I mean,
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, she would talk
I
to us
told
in the
her.
mod chat during like when we would be preparing for lives. Like she was awful to us. Like I'm sure Amber can speak on this too. I mean, she would yell at me like horribly. And I'm like, look, woman, I'm just sitting here trying to help you. Why are you yelling at me?
Yeah.
Yep. The very last live that
There's
we
another one of those
participated.
names, guys. There's another one of those
Hey,
names.
whoever that is, bro, you cannot like
what
somebody,
is
but
the
bro, you can't
deal?
be in here doing that. Like it could be scam slam, something else besides
And
trying
that's
to
not right.
do
That's gross. To
like
Yeah,
do
that's
it could be anything scam slam, but don't wish on stuff on folks, man. Don't come in here like that.
Disgusting.
One of
um
the
I have
worst.
a question.
Sorry,
No,
sorry,
I
sorry.
just have a question for you and tattoos, Polly. I know Florida Man's in here, and listen, I don't ride for Florida Man. I'm not a fan of him, but he's still a person. Did you agree with what that he was really going real life on scam when he was just trying to stop her from dragging an addict that is barely holding on?
I mean, I don't think he went real life. I actually think like I got it worse from Florida Man than she ever did, even though she argues that. But Florida Man and I have talked, extensively about this, and he was really trying to get me away from Scam Sam. I mean, besides all the other stuff that was part of it, is that he was very much trying to stop the beast because I kept bringing in people
Yeah. Okay.
regardless of
I
what.
I know he did it to you, and the stuff he did to you was horrible. I just didn't like. A lot of us are trying to wrap our heads around this because a lot of it was behind the scenes and we didn't see everything.
There's
And we
another one,
didn't either.
guys.
We didn't see it all either, and we didn't see it all until after we left. Like there was a lot
Yes.
of sides of that whole situation that none of us knew about until we left and started talking to people on the quote other side, as we like to call it.
These
And
accounts
then
are fucking
we
awful.
got both sides of the story and realized very quickly that the narrative had been twisted to fit hers.
Yeah,
Uh,
we very much got convinced that they were all terrible people and liars. And, I hate that I went along with that for so long. And, I didn't necessarily like, get in boxes and yell at people or anything, but, I disliked people just because I was essentially told to. And a lot of those people are my very best friends now. So it's
yeah.
very different now from the outside looking in.
Okay,
Yeah, and there's a
that's
reason.
all I wanted to know because I didn't know if it was like scripted or it was like you guys are just going along with her. I didn't know, but thank you for answering me. I'm gonna hop down.
It is okay if I say two little things real quick. Um, One, I wanted to say there was a night when it was the anniversary of my baby's passing, which is hard for me every year, but this year it was harder because it was used as content to harass me on the anniversary of his passing, which was terrible. And she wanted to go live that night, and I needed 5 minutes to stop crying because I literally just couldn't stop crying. I was so upset. And she didn't even want to give me 5 minutes to myself so I could get myself together and not be a hysterical mess on the live.
I can
And the
confirm
other thing
that.
I wanted,
Oh,
pardon me?
sorry, Polly. I just was gonna say I can confirm that happened because I was in messages with Polly that night and she was very upset.
I was very upset. Thank you, Amber. And the other thing I want to talk about is the refrigerator, casino refrigerator gate. Okay, so how that all went down is Scam said that her and Tattoos wanted to get me a refrigerator because I didn't have one. And so she was going to get this refrigerator. And some other people, had contacted her saying that they wanted to help. It was never asked for. And then 13 got mad because it was taking so long. So she asked a really sweet lady
I'm
named
sorry,
Trouble.
Polly. That so Lisa's name can be said. Slam's name can be said. No. Protect folks. I can't say her name in here. 13 is a name to make sure I don't get nobody in trouble. That can't be said. We can call her
14.
14. Thank you.
Okay, 14 was upset that it was taking so long. And I was like, yeah, but we're really busy, with the stream right now, so I'm not worried about it. And then 13 in Trouble kind of, they got a refrigerator. Well, not 14, but like she, I guess, helped behind the scenes, but Trouble is the person who was amazing and sent a refrigerator to me, which was very sweet. So no, I did not accept a refrigerator from SS. I did not. However, with the money that was donated, a air conditioner was bought. But there was like 270 or 250 left. I do not know whatever happened to that money. I don't know. She said she was going to give it to me, but she never did. No, she never ever sent me money. Actually, Florida Man has seen all of my transactions on PayPal, so he knows. She sent out a mass email. I never asked about it. Yeah, I didn't even see that mass email. So I didn't even know that was happening.
Okay.
The mass email. I had no idea that was happening.
Okay, Kate, go ahead and get them.
No, I never received groceries ever. Listen, she would talk about her food. She would know I hadn't eaten in days, and she would never, ever, not that I expected her to, sent me food, even when she knew I hadn't eaten in 2 days, 3 days. She would never, ever send me even a DoorDash of a Taco Bell burrito, nothing. She's very stingy with her money. She wouldn't even buy her own lawyer.
I just wanted to do a quick commercial break. I wanted to do it before, but I didn't want to interrupt Miss Polly here. If you guys see a weird account, chances are people see it, don't point it out and give it attention. You know what I mean? Because that's just giving them what they want. It will be taken care of regardless. Just don't waste your breath on it because that's what they want. Okay, that's all I came up here to say. Don't do it.
I joined scamslam's Discord and was only in there maybe 2 weeks because I did not like what I was seeing at all. I did tag her personally and tell her that somebody had come after me because I was in her box. She ignored me. She never said anything. And then when we had words, I don't know if you would call it words. She didn't even know I left until I told her. And then she asked me why I left, and I told her. She said she didn't see it. I was like, you were active in the Discord, and I tagged you. You commented right under me. She didn't care. And that was before I knew she shared my message about my health. I did not like the way she spoke to people. And then the whole thing with that Chuck guy happened, and she tried to dumb it down or minimize it. She tried to minimize it. And I didn't like that either. And I told her. Well, now that, of course, I'm close to Polly, she's trying to come after me. Just a couple of days ago, like I said, she was supposed to hold a live with, quote, damning evidence against me and Polly. I haven't done anything to her other than spoke what she did. So,
Absolutely, a live will be held against us. Absolutely.
yeah,
I can
exactly.
guarantee it.
And I'm still up here talking, so what?
Yeah, I can guarantee there will be backlash.
So
There will.
you weren't the lady in the Discord that tried to mention that somebody was doing something inappropriate inside the Discord while y'all were watching the movie?
I was not in that Discord then. I'd already left. That was done after I left. But said lady was in a Discord that I was in and admitted to doing that in our Discord.
Yeah, our Discord. Not the
We
SS
have the actual
our
messages to prove it. But no, in the movie one, I was not in. I'd already left that Discord.
Yeah, we had already left. So that, wasn't anything that we had anything to do with on that. Our Discord was with that person. Like, when I left SS, a person wanted to make a Discord for me to have support, because that's one of the reasons I was having a hard time leaving, because all my support was there, all my friends, and I didn't want to be without that. So this person made a little Discord with, a few people that I cared about and liked. And when she found out about that, she got really angry. She's very angry. She knew that I wasn't going into boxes or going on a box tour or even like blasting her information anywhere. I was doing none of that. I left non-dramatically. I didn't do anything. But when she kept having other people, because she won't always do it herself. She'll have other people host the live against you on their platform. Yes. And she'd been doing that, and then she held a live on her platform, calling me a dry beggar, which made me so angry. And I went live and I said, you know what? I'm not keeping your secrets anymore. And I spilled them all.
Polly, I'm not trying to interrupt. I just want to see something. Ma'am?
Hi, I'm sorry. I was waiting for like a break in conversation. I didn't want to interrupt anybody. I do want to say that like a lot of us have spoken on the back end and have kind of let things go. Skittles, I know you're in here. Regardless of what has happened in the past, in recent events, you are still loved, and please get help. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Please get help. Please. I mean, I just invite people to learn about abusive friendships, and what they look like, and also, cult mentality. You don't realize you're in a cult until you leave. Like, that is one of the symptoms of a cult, is you don't realize until you've left, oh my gosh, I was in a cult. I would never think that I would be the type of person that would end up in a cult. Ever. Ever. So it was shocking when I realized I was in a cult. And I left, and I was scared to do so because I knew I'd be attacked. And that's why all the mods are afraid to leave. It's a silent way of keeping people good. It's a silent way of keeping control. Fear is a tactic to keep people in control. And that was very much used against all of us mods.
So, question: are there still hardcore SS followers?
Yes. Yes, there are. Not a lot, but there are.
And then and y'all say y'all don't know the connection between her and the claws. I mean, do you think she possibly showed her, you know, she get money as well?
You
I
know,
mean,
I have no idea.
I
my
don't
view on
think
that.
she's...
Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
And my view on that, and this is of course allegedly, like my opinion only, is that they obviously, well, not obviously because that makes it a fact. They possibly have things against each other, and that's why things aren't being severed, so to speak.
Oh,
In
black
my
market.
opinion,
Black
because
market.
it's like you're gonna tell me, I'm gonna telling you, let's keep things Gucci so that we just keep each other secret and pretend everything. I don't know. That's just my opinion, of course.
Do you consider after coming out now? Do you consider what's going on just with SS? I won't mention another one, but do you consider it awareness, or did they do what I was saying, snuck into that community?
I don't think it's awareness at all. I think it's bullying, and it's being portrayed as awareness, in my opinion,
Yes.
on both parts, both people. Um, I think it's a bulliness that's being masked with awareness, and it's really gross.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Polly,
mean,
how
and
far?
doxing as well. Like there were 4 people, I think it was, that were doxed, and it was talked about in mod chat. Doxed way before. Okay, so this is before scamslam got big, but Scammy Claus was in that mod chat, and
What?
she heard it, and she is saying she conveniently does not remember. So take with that what you will.
She was in the chat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Polly,
Okay.
how far did SS go on to Lisa?
Oh, I mean,
Um,
she sent her glitter.
Did she encourage her?
yeah, I mean, she didn't encourage her to do rugs. No.
No,
I mean,
Like to come on and stuff like that.
no,
They
not to
having to
my
work
knowledge.
overtime today.
I really feel like she did enough horrible shit. Like nobody needs to make things up. I never saw her do that. I never saw her paying L. However, there was an episode of SS in the early episodes of SS where she was showing her Cash App and how to report that Cash App that Elle was using. And when she clicked on it, and her phone's right there, we can all see it, all of us. And there was a transaction history there. And I was like,
If
oh,
she asked,
what? And me
I
and
seen that.
Tattoos were messaging each other going, what the hell is this shit?
our
What the hell is
we'll
this
tell her we
shit?
don't have one. We're waiting on them to get here. Because if
Strike one, Petty. Second, dear Lord, you were doing so good until just then. Can you please unblock Wifey to Wifey for some reason? She's blocked on your backup. I checked your block list. I think you manually blocked her for
Oh yeah, during my crash
being
out.
naughty at some point in the past.
Yeah,
Not wifey.
I'll fix it right now. I'll do it right now.
How dare you block Wifey?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, I saw that where Lisa was on her thing, and then she supposedly sent her a glitter bomb thing with the penises in it.
Yeah, it was like gummy glitter.
Yeah, I have the screenshots of messages between Elle and someone else regarding that, by the way.
I did see those too. Now, I wasn't there when she did that. I mean, I was
You
her
had already
friend,
left,
but I
right?
wasn't like present when she did that.
Right.
The post office to get the package. And I think they wouldn't leave it there or something. I don't know. But Elle did have to go to the post office to pick it up. And these glitter explosion kits were sent to other people as well. I don't want to name names. They don't want their names brought up. But there were some people that got them that they didn't get them for some reason, but it was sent by her. Basically, what it comes down to is she's doing dirty things behind the scenes. And I mean, that's it. That's what it is. You know, I
And then
think,
when she gets caught, she lies or what tries to lie her way out of it, saying she didn't do anything.
or try to blame it on someone else. You know, that is a common thing, is that you know, she'll try to blame things on other people that she did. You know, and I'm not here to talk crap. I really want to be done with it. But I feel like, you know, not taking accountability for being Pizza Slayer is weird at this point, because literally everyone in the universe knows that she's Pizza Slayer, but she still won't admit it.
That
It's the
makes
hypocrisy for me.
explain, Lark. Lark.
Explain. Explain.
Okay.
Give me one
Hi.
second.
Okay. No, I'm definitely of the I'm definitely of the accord of giving grace. You do not know what you're in, even when somebody's shouting at the top of the roof. I am also very, will say it a million times, when I call out somebody's creator, I'm pretty much used to everybody being upset with me. So for me, y'all good. I mean, it's cool. Y'all cool. I mean, I ain't got problems.
Right.
Yeah,
And I'm not trying to get on here and like get everybody's information and get everyone to follow me and, you know, all that. I really want to start, and I have started my own platform that's just has nothing to do with awareness. It's literally just support group meeting style lives
That was
with, you know, topical information. That's it.
This was April 10th. Scam and Polly mod chat, please.
They have no point. They just circle back around, you know, like flushed.
No, I'm just saying that this is Scammy Claus asking for them to go.
Oh,
Polly, that's the night that Scammy was upset with you, with everybody for arguing back and forth with the live, and she
This
left
was,
the Discord
yeah,
that night.
this was August the 10th.
Yes.
I personally put Scammy Claus in that mod chat in June.
Hold my phone down.
Uh-oh. Did you just say his phone unalive?
I think it would.
I want to say there's like a huge difference between SS, but covering for her is also shitty.
Yeah, she's just bullying people. That's all.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if she's trying to say she wasn't. I don't know. Yeah, I guess, Emily, that someone was injured on one of those glitter bombs.
Careful with that word, Polly. The
Oh
B
yeah,
word.
glitter explosion kits. Glitter kits. I apologize. I guess someone was hurt. A girl that had opened a package that wasn't hers from a neighbor. I don't know. I don't know what happened exactly.
We were told she had to get stitches.
Yeah, and I was told her tooth was broken.
And to not own that you're the one that sent the package that caused somebody to get hurt is really shitty.
Yeah,
Really
she
shitty.
tried to say. See,
Oh,
I just.
hey, Kirsten, aka Diva Rebel, you owe Polly money for dog food.
Oh shit! Thanks. Explain. Yeah, I mean, I lent money to people. Like I was not ever dry begging and I think that it needs to be made the distinction between telling your friends the circumstances that you're in and dry begging are two totally different monsters. Okay? Totally different. You can tell your friends like, "Oh my gosh, my ex, he went to DHS and said that, he was still my caretaker. And even though I told them he wasn't, they still gave him a card and he took all of the money off there because I'm disabled. My food stamps come in cash form. So they can be drawn off. So that I can buy like hot foods if I'm too sick or toilet paper if I need it. If I'm too sick to cook, it helps me, to be able to just be able to buy, hot food, which you can't do with normal food stamps. So, he did, my new caretaker did my grocery shopping and went to pay for it and it was gone. So that month, like I didn't have food. I do eat off of my stamps. Absolutely. And not only did she not care that had happened, she turned it around. I'm sorry, but when you haven't eaten in 2 days, 3 days, and someone's expecting you to go live and you can't take your medicine without food and you're weird and sick without your medication.
You talked about the sandwiches.
My apologies. Sorry.
Can I answer stay classy in the comments, please? I don't know how much she's involved in everything. I will tell you that she does know everything that's going on because I know several of us have went to Scammy Claus personally after leaving. I know I did, and told her things that I've been seeing, and so she is aware.
Petty, I just want to let you know you're fired. This is like the second time in a week's time that you've died on us. You got lucky because you got here in the matter of split seconds before this thing ended. I will be purchasing at least 2 chargers for you, so you understand that your phone will eventually unalive. Don't you ever leave us comment cousins unattended again, okay?
Oh my God.
My bad.
She
Sorry.
actually fired
I know
you.
you can fix that. I know you can fix that, but you just won't. Hey, if you look on your IG right now, you'll see where I sent you a screenshot where Scammy Claus and SS will be having a live. I'm sure it's about this. But somebody in their Discord said, "Oh, I love it when they get together."
Really?
Yep. I just sent it to you.
I told you.
Yep.
Told you guys.
Listen, she can have a live. She's already put out there that she has some kind of damning evidence against me. I don't know what she could have possibly have. I barely got a speeding ticket. I don't care. Just when you put it out there, you need to make sure it's factual because you're not the only one who can serve those C&Ds, baby. Just so you know.
Right.
Be factual.
And that's the thing. If she had like all this damning evidence on us, like why didn't she bring it out in October? Why is it suddenly now? Just, interesting, I guess. It's interesting. I don't have anything against Scammy Claus. Like, live your life, like whatever. I do have something against someone, SS, who is, doing the thing, doing people's DV videos, aerial pictures of their house to make fun of them for, the abuse they received from their caregiver.
Holly, is that not illegal? I mean, can you not do something about that?
Oh, I have done something about that. They are
Okay, good.
in a position now where they can no longer do anything. But yes, there's an APS worker involved. She's amazing. The
Good.
police are involved. What my ex/caregiver did to me was terrible. Very, very terrible. They did a lot of terrible things.
I'm talking about against her for air and all that, is that not something against the disabled?
I mean, you would think it is, yes. However, the police do not care. I live in a place where rugs have been legal for a while. They said they're not legal anymore, but there's no difference at all. And the
I
police
put
don't
your name
really.
in at Chase, and it's a different checking account. It's not my. So I'm gonna add another account and see if I can add.
Megan. Megan.
I mean, listen, if she would have just apologized for sharing my message and apologized for putting me in a Discord where she knew there was an active P3DO, I would leave her alone. I wouldn't speak her name not another time. Just own it and apologize, and I will leave you alone. I deserve that apology.
SJ, do you live in a different place where there could be something done legally?
I don't know. Huh.
That's a good question.
I do have one thing.
That is a good question.
I do have one thing. Polly, Neighborhood Watch wants me to tell you hello.
Oh, pardon me. I'm sorry. I missed that. What? Sorry. I was reading comments. I can't read comments.
Neighborhood Watch wanted explained to say hello.
Oh, well, hello. Hello.
I just want an apology.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. This is, and I'll tell all of y'all because she shared it, so I might as well tell y'all. I told her I was terminally ill, and she shared it. I wasn't ready for everybody to know that yet.
Private health information as well.
I was not ready for that yet. And then to have me in a Discord where there's a P3DO and not tell me, and then have a conversation with me to minimize it, making me think that it was like someone who was 20 versus someone who was 17, when that's not the case at all.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. Whoa, hold on. No, you're fine. You're fine. I have to ask a question. That
Yes,
was
sir?
not, so that is no longer an allegation. That is something that is for real. The P3DO.
He was
Yeah,
there
he's
was
convicted.
papers showing where he was convicted.
Yeah,
Yes.
he was on the registry at one point, and yeah, he did full time. He just no longer was an active register or you know, it was
She's protecting him.
Yes.
Yeah, she
Yes,
tried
sir.
and she had to kick him out.
She is under the belief that if you are a P3DO, you can be fixed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Minors?
Yes, it was a minor. Yeah.
She tried to make me think it was something along the lines of someone who was like 17 versus someone who was 19, 20. Yeah,
She called it
but when I,
Romeo and Juliet situation is what
but that's
we were.
not the case.
No.
But that was not the case. She didn't tell me the truth about the age difference. There was a much larger age difference.
Oh wow, that's horrible.
Yeah, and we
And I
were
think
told
that I deserve an apology.
Yeah. I mean, we all deserve an apology.
We
We'll
do.
never get one.
We absolutely do.
She cried when she had to kick him out. They saying.
Yeah, she sure did. She gave him the opportunity to say like a goodbye letter and explain himself, and yeah, and then she
That's
cried.
crazy. No, that's crazy. All the wild stuff I'm hearing today. This is crazy. This is who in there right? What in the name of TikTok be going on? This is wow.
Yeah, I
Nothing
left
I
right
did
before. And I would have left at that, regardless of what was going on. I would have left when the situation with the P3DO came. Because I am under the belief that they cannot be fixed. And I feel that very passionately as a person who is a survivor of that behavior. But yeah, there is a phone call that someone recorded where she is explaining the P3DO situation and saying, well, you don't think they can be fixed? I think they can be fixed.
Oh, hell no. No. What the fuck? This was on a phone call?
Yeah.
We have
Not
those
my phone
recordings.
call. It's someone
did
else's
record.
phone call. It's someone in a state where they can legally do that.
Oh, this is wild, bro.
Yeah.
No character, no morals, there's no credibility. Hey, it's crazy. This God, leave, boy. I ain't think I'd hear all this stuff. What the fuck? Did y'all get everything? Did y'all get everything off y'all chest that y'all needed to say?
I want to say that y'all are doing a. Oh yeah, she did delete the general chat where everyone was angry, and she told them not to speak on it anymore. That's the P3DO stuff. People in the SS Discord were absolutely freaking out. I wasn't in there, but I did get screenshots sent to me. And then she just deleted that whole chat like it was.
No, Polly. She didn't delete it. We decided to as mods because there were allegations that there were pictures of like people's families like months prior, and we couldn't locate them, so we made the decision to get rid of the pictures by just deleting the chat and starting over. She didn't do it.
Hey, Patty, can you please? The cousin is asking. Please check your IG. That's it, just for a moment.
Okay, go on.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, ladies.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, that was a decision that us mods made because people kept saying that someone had dropped pictures of their children like months prior, and we couldn't go through months and months of chat. So to get rid of them, we just yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
I didn't know I wasn't in there.
Whoa, guys. Whoa. Good question. Did you know about her son being on the registry?
Yes, but she claims that that is not her son. That is her ex's son. But she referred to him as her bonus son to me. So I don't know.
That's wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I guess Queen Witch did a live about it. That's when
Yeah, I didn't know that until well after me and her had the conversation, and I had no idea. But it makes sense now.
Okay, there's a sympathizer. I see. Okay, wow.
And I'm not here to like drag SS.
I don't think you're dragging anybody. This is just blunt. I don't think y'all are dragging anybody. I think y'all are coming forward with the truth. You haven't said anything about her or called her any names. Y'all just telling the truth. I do not think y'all dragging anybody. It's just a lot for even me and everybody else to digest that. Not that y'all are doing anything wrong. That this was going on while somebody was pretending to do awareness and not even doing awareness on their own stuff.
No, it's literally 1% awareness, 99% shit fight.
Wow.
And listen, there's no awareness going on unless you consider her having her people, investigate people she doesn't like, that she has called us all a hate group. Yeah.
That's horrible.
That's the only time. And honestly, that's one of the reasons it took me so long to leave, because I knew she was just gonna, she went into my diary, my 20-year online diary, and went through it and looked into my spicy content and showed people my domestic violence video and aerial photos of my house. She contacted a family member that is a family member through marriage from 30 years ago. Said that my mother isn't my mother, that my siblings could not have possibly all taken their lives. They did. With my brother, we have a question, but it was eventually ruled as him taking his own life. She said that I lied about my baby that had passed of SIDS when I was 19. These are the things she's telling people, and I left quietly, and I didn't do a box tour. I didn't do any of that shit. And she was still doing this, even though she absolutely knows what I'm going through with my health right now.
I'm extremely sorry to all of y'all. On a high note, do you think each one of you, before getting on the box, can leave some kind of positivity and awareness about making acquaintances on this app?
You go first, sister.
I've met a lot of good people on this app. Even though I've had met a lot of bad people, I've also met a lot of good people. Just be slow to listen and slow to speak so you know exactly what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Right. I think my thing is, if you hear multiple people saying the same thing about a person, regardless if you like that person or not, stop and listen and kind of think if they're telling the truth. And instead of jumping and defending the person before you figure out the truth and looking like a big dodo like we did, you know,
Yeah,
take things for face value and what it is. And also, if it goes the other way, if you hear something bad about someone from a friend of yours, don't take that at face value. Learn for yourself. Because there's a lot of great
exactly.
people that I have become to know, through this whole situation that I am very saddened that I missed out on, knowing them this whole time because I had someone in my ear telling me that they were bad.
Right. Like
Turned out
Wolf
to
and
be really good people. Yeah, so just
That's very true.
Yep, I agree with Imperfect. I like Turtles is one of the best people I know, and I was told for months that he was a liar and a terrible person. And he is a very loyal and trustworthy friend. And he's the opposite of what we were told. And that's just one example. I have many
Yes.
friends that
Hmm.
I thought were bad people because of, things that were said about them and not getting to know them myself. So I would say do that. We all went through a lot in the last, I don't know, what was it, 8 months.
Hmm.
But in the end, we found each other, so it made it worth it. I have a really solid group of friends that I love and adore. It did make it worth it in the end, even after all the BS that we went through. Um,
I agree.
I agree with that. I agree with what Amber's saying completely. I mean, I wish I would have been strong enough to leave sooner and realize sooner. Like, I was realizing, like, probably the past, like, 2, 3 months before I left. I was definitely seeing what was up. It was really hard because I am sick and I was scared of what she was going to do to my life if I left. And that fear kept me there. And I want to just tell everyone, know the signs of an abusive friendship. Know the signs of, someone taking advantage of you. I don't always see it when people are taking advantage of me, but I had to pretend not to be friends with people because if I didn't, she would tell me how stupid I was. And I hated that. I don't like to disappoint people. And I felt like I owed her because she helped me get out of my abusive relationship that I was in. And so I felt I owed her the world. And she stayed on the phone with me when I had cancer surgery. You know, I felt like I owed her. And you don't actually owe anyone anything at all, ever.
That part. I I want to tell you, ladies, Amber, Polly, I'm Imperfect, SJ. Y'all are more than welcome uh, here. We're broke, we're poor. We don't have anything we want to take from anybody, so you can always come and enjoy the news.
and Petty, I wanted to say something to you because I had a really bad view of you when we were part of her, and I have completely changed my view. I enjoy your lives. I think they're fun, and it's just really different now. Um, now that we're again on the outside looking in,
Oh,
so I just
right?
want to
Well, you were
apologize
led.
Oh
for
my
having
gosh, yes.
that view of you. I'm
Yes.
glad we've seen that this different. I've said before that I was scared to get in your box. I would never do it,
Right?
but it's been fine. So I
This is
just
a
wanted to
wonderful
apologize
experience.
for having that view of you before.
It's okay.
That's what I
It's
was
okay.
going to ask y'all if y'all liked it here.
Yeah, I
I
do
love
too.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
actually,
awesome.
very
Yep.
different than what we'd been led to believe. I don't actually really watch your lives, Betty. I'd had you blocked, so I would get clips here and there, but like I didn't know, what everything was all about. I was led to believe that if I ever got into a box with you, you'd scream over me and call me names and mute me and kick me from the box. Like I was expecting a very different scenario over here, and I'm pleased to say that it's nothing like I was told.
Yeah, in our Discord, our group of friends, whenever you're live, somebody tags everybody and we come watch. So we really enjoy it over here.
So
More
on
than
the
welcome.
broke side,
Yep.
I like it. I like it a lot. I think
speaking of broke side, the reason why I say happy Monday to everyone is because every Monday I take the time to look at our bills, whether it's business or personal, and like I make a couple extra payments. So that's why unfortunately, I dipped into your box just now being like, wait, we have to use this checking because it was for that account in
Yeah,
order
you're
to keep
fixing to call out
everything.
a credit card.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
was
was scared of. That's what I was scared of as well.
Yeah, no, I was just, you have to, when you own businesses and you have personal stuff, zip it, Dippy Monica. I don't know you, but you can stick it. I'm not nice anymore. I learned a couple things over here, Missy Moo.
She's paying bills, be hush.
Yeah, so I was paying bills, so I do apologize. TJ, thank you so much for saving me by coming up. And yes, we are broke as a joke over here, and we just have a good time, and nobody's ever going to ask you for money.
Well, maybe you should talk to SS because she can help you be unbroke. You just open up this little player's card for her.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
I'm
Right? Yeah,
joking.
that's,
I do.
nope.
I would like to know what arcade game that is, though. I'm gonna be honest.
It's black. It's a blackjack machine.
It's
Be
called the
careful with
Claw.
that.
BJ machine. BJ
Got
machine.
DJ machine. Oh, that
Writing it
sounds
down.
terrible too.
Writing
Yeah, I
it
know,
down.
but I just don't want to take any chances.
I don't blame you. Sorry. Yeah, DJ machine. But like my message to SS is, can you stop watching me and Petty's spicy content? Wait, that makes it sound like we did spicy content together, which we did not. But can you stop watching our spicy content at all? Like, that's weird, and I don't know why you're doing it. And what does that have to do with anything? And
another
also,
thing.
stop telling people I'm a man because you've seen my spicy content and you know I'm not a dude. And if I were, that would literally be none of your business and be not a problem at all. Like, whatever.
Oh, that is gross. Hey, don't tell Mr. CJ we were talking about CJ. Don't tell him that we were talking about BJ stuff. Okay.
Well, Petty, thank you for giving us a voice on your platform. I'm gonna drop down, but
Yeah.
everyone
You're
have
welcome.
bye.
Y'all have an
Yeah,
amazing
I'm gonna drop down too. Thank you so much, Petty,
day.
for giving us a chance to talk, and thanks everybody else too.
Very welcome.
Yeah,
You can join the comment, cousin,
yeah.
if you want to
I mean,
stay.
I appreciate that too. I'm gonna drop. Thank you. Oh, by the way, I'm SJ. It's nice to meet you, and thank
SJ
you
is
for
my
letting me
lovely
speak.
co-host. She is my lovely
I don't know about
co-host.
lovely.
No, she's lovely. She is. Don't let her fool you. The way she says, well, bless your heart, just kills me every time. SJ is my co-host, and we'll be doing informative lives. I really popped off on the last one. I apologize. I got news right before I went live about what SS had been doing to me. So I did pop off, and she did get me banned for a week. So I'm on my backup right now, but my main is Polly Starts a Cult. Please feel free. Everyone's welcome at the lives. No matter if you have beef with people, whatever, it doesn't matter. Our lives are a safe space. And we have topics like toxic friendships. Digital
Red
violence is
flags.
our next live. We have so many great lives planned, you guys. And we research the hell out of them. I mean, we put a lot of work into what we do.
Amen to that. I'm looking forward to popping in.
Yeah, please come
Thank
in.
you. I'm gonna drop.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, the red flag lives went crazy, right? But they were such good lives. My main is Polly Starts a Cult. It's a joke based on leaving
No, it's good.
leaving
good.
SS.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like
Hey,
it.
thanks, Petty. I really appreciate your time. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Bye-bye.
Why you put me in a big box, bro? I just wanted to come up and say thank you guys for sharing.
Polly, I can 1000% relate to being medically homebound, and I did send you a DM on your backup. I appreciate everybody coming and spilling the tea. But y'all in the chat, if you have a problem, please grab a box. Everybody seems very open to constructive criticism or grievances you may have. So please, instead of screaming in the chat, when things calm down and everybody has shared their story, we're all very open to discourse. And also, if you're gonna say I look like anything, it's this, okay? This is me all the time. Love y'all. Bye.
Well, I had a whole list of things. I'm gonna save this to tomorrow. I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. That was a lot, right? Very, very much stuff that I wouldn't even been looking like that, but definitely criminal. Not the people in the box. SS. That's wild. Definitely I will give you something. I will give you something. Something I'll give you. Okay. Here's the idea, and we can vote on it. I think we've reached the level of community now to where, first off, we have a community idea newsroom. All right? You know how in the newsroom, people throw ideas out and it helps the news anchors and it helps the reporters. And then the idea can also possibly help you grow your life with interesting topics. It's not gonna be for mess. It's not gonna be to talk to your girlfriends. Literally, I need an idea to go live. Can you throw me? Literally, no chitter chatter. It's none of that. Not talking, not going up in there saying, throwing, none of that. If any of that, none of that. Yeah, tips on savings and discounts, yes. And ideas to help people. Cooking, that's fine. Cooking, that's fine. But it's for everybody that wants to be in the newsroom. No mess, no taking anyone's information, no sharing personal information. Nothing but an idea room. Okay? We will vote on this, okay, to see if you want this to help, idea to help your, look, listen, each one of you, before we take a vote, those of you, and it's strictly for people who, your podcast, you go live, you scream, strictly for that. If you do not, you should not be a part of the newsroom. You should not be a part of the newsroom if you don't need help with your content or having an idea. You can't think of anything that you might say for the day. It's not for you. Okay? Strictly for the people that need some ideas to help, hey, what can I do today? I don't know what I could do that might drive the level up on your videos. What hashtag or something like that. Okay? It is not for the person who wants to be entertained. So people who want to be entertained, it's not a newsroom for you. It's not a newsroom for you. Yeah, I want to help the people who entertain that are here. I want to help the folks that are here who would like to up their entertainment aspect. Strictly for our community. If you are part of the community, if you are in this church, that means you're part of this community. Okay? Strictly for us. And No, hear me once again before we vote. Vote. Anyone who goes live is entertaining. Period. Point blank. Okay? Problem that I'm having, and I don't want none of y'all to be what I see some of these folks doing. I do not want you sitting in front of the camera, staring off into space, thinking that you look cute and you don't have to say nothing. Basically, feed pictures. Or you could just stare off into space when you go live and not say anything. I do not want that for you going forward if it's here or if it's somewhere else. I want you to know that when you turn on the camera, when you decide to get on live and stream, you are doing entertainment. You decided to entertain. So when you ain't seeing nobody, no cookies, none of that, you're gonna bring cookie recipes. When you decide to cut on this camera, you are in the entertainment business. So I don't want nobody that I know to have bad content.
So it looks like we have some cousins that are wanting to be inspired to become a streamer. They have not started yet, but they want advice and some ideas as well. Would they be included, or should we hold a live to help kind of give ideas, thoughts, and things first?
No, they can be included. What I don't want, I don't want it how it was for us.
Right.
We got on here and then we got to figure it out.
Right. Like a deer in headlights. Yeah. Yeah.
Who do I trust? What do I trust? Whatever. I don't want it like that. I want those to come in too and hey, how do I run a live? How do I where do I go?
Maybe we could have like a segment within the group where like Fridays it's like a mini class within the group with ideas and concepts of how like what we've struggled with becoming live stream creators and some ideas for them to practice or things like that. Even if we're like, hey, I dare you guys, or I give you guys a goal next week to go live for 10 minutes with a subject matter and try it out and see how it goes and then they can come back to us and say what worked for them, what didn't work for them, what was scary to them, what was easy to them, like just like an advice day once a week for them.
I like it. The advice day and the news, the creator room. We have to figure out where we're gonna set this chat up, and the moms, the people who know the rules about the chat.
I'm scared on Discord. Can we do it somewhere safe, like Instagram or something?
Yeah. It's strictly for communicating ideas. Nothing else. No mess. No drama. Nothing else. Nobody's personal business. Nobody's children. Nobody's nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing but ideas. That's
and if
it.
we see anything crazy happening, like personal stuff getting exchanged within the group, we got to kick you out because that's just going too. But that's too much. That's too much. Y'all share your own personal stuff outside of there.
No, I got a hard rule. I'm gonna have a hard rule for this. The minute that is done, we stopping that, and we only doing Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be cutting it. The minute it happens, cut it. Stop it.
Bless
delete it. Nobody, you don't even got to worry about it.
11 Peaches. I didn't mean to be up here. Good night, Gracie.
Victoria is saying no groups, but how would we communicate if we don't have a group somewhere safe? Like, would it be on your live that we do this?
You want a live strictly for people
for ideas and suggestions or something like that? That would be kind of productive.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, at least it's safe and it's not private in a weird group chat where things could totally go left.
Okay, I can run that.
Hello.
Hey, now Monster.
Hey, Monster.
So on here, there's actually a group chat option. So
oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
We can.
I'm scared of that though. But
at least people can't share photos and stuff.
true.
Right.
But this app is disappearing in 6 days, so we need to be able to
No,
do
it's
this.
not. Don't put that into the. Come on.
I mean,
Don't put that
I
into the
mean, I don't
universe.
want it to go away, girl, but like, we got to be realistic and be prepared for the worst.
Right.
I know. Well, I mean, it is a good idea though, because you can't, with what you guys are trying to do and keep it strictly to certain topics and no pics and no personal stuff. And that way we don't have to go to a separate app. It's just a way to, for all of us to communicate, um, here with our names and who we are and not like on Snap, not on, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I don't want
It's
to.
just
Yeah,
an
I
idea.
mean, we could do it that way, and then, I mean, start it here for now, and then have a backup plan if this account or if this platform falls through. Then maybe hold favorited lives, I guess. So you have
Yeah,
panels.
and at least two will be able to keep in contact with what is gonna happen and keep each other informed.
I know what I'm
Oh,
gonna do.
wait, hold
What are
on.
you gonna do?
I
Hold
know
on.
what I'm gonna do.
Okay, what are you gonna do? Go ahead first.
It, the Reddit sub that I've been waiting to open up, I'm just gonna turn it into petty ideas, petty neutral something ideas for
Reddit?
Reddit?
Yeah, I'm just gonna check, and then you can be anonymous and just post your idea.
Reddit is
That's just easy. That's just easy because it eliminates the chat rooms and all the other stuff, and someone's just you can post your idea or what you need help with, and people can comment on it. And
Okay, well, y'all have fun.
Someone said no. That someone said Reddit is messy. Some people said they're scared of Reddit.
What are y'all looking at on Reddit? I am so confused of where y'all go on Reddit.
I get posted on Reddit in my underwear,
Oh
so
no! Oh no!
but
Awful.
I did clap back pretty hard and it was a great video that I made. My clap back is amazing. Go watch it.
Period.
I did a bathing suit video to show that my bathing suit shows more than that did. So Reddit, fuck you.
Okay. I want to say
Okay, maybe Reddit's not the safest space for everybody mentally.
I didn't know everybody hated Reddit so much. Like, I don't know what I don't.
No,
Maybe
it's fine. I don't mind it. I was just being
I
funny.
mean,
But
I'm just used to going to the snark pages on like the beggars and stuff, so it gets kind of wild over there.
Like the comments can get wild, but you gotta sift through it. Like not everybody's gonna be like hold a decorum there.
well, I
But
just
like
wish
for
that
the
people would
most part,
say it with
it's
their whole
not
chest.
toxic.
I wish that they would say it with their whole chest and not hide. That's my thing.
Well,
I
that
like
post
knowing.
about you, monster, I didn't even understand that.
No,
That
no, no.
and
I
you know
just
what?
like
It was
knowing
the
who I'm
best.
talking to. You know what I'm saying? If
Monsters,
you got something.
I think that was a great post, and the reason why it was a great post is because it did not go the way the poster wanted it to go. All the comments were in support of you. So I love it when that happens. I think it's amazing when that happens. But for the most part, it's not anything to be scared of. Like I don't know, or I just like to talk shit, and that's why I like it.
But we don't need that. We don't need that energy and that.
Somebody made a recommendation down in the comments of Twitch.
That's another platform though that I have to sign up for the love.
Yeah, but it's super easy. I go there and I watch like gamer streamers because I'm a nerd, and
Can
I
we
love
just do
it.
favorited then, since we've all set it up already?
I don't want nobody to see my Twitch. I don't want nobody to see trying to see.
Okay,
Well,
I get
I
that.
also have a new Reddit page that is just sitting there empty as well. So
Favorited could work then, since we already have it.
Yeah.
No. That's not comfortable. We'll figure it out. We are gonna hold this vote though.
Wait. So there was a couple of comments. I just wanted to tell you the research I've done on this Red Note BS on this app that everyone seems to want to go to. That's Chinese run. I'm going to tell you right now, for people of color, it's not safe. I watched a video of a girl who joined it, and within about a matter of minutes, she found 5 or 6 very racist opinions on people of color. So that's a no for me. And also a girl who's of Asian descent has a viral video as well, telling us Americans that we're being ignorant and that it is not a TikTok version. It is more of an upgraded Instagram app. So it has nothing to do with like TikTok, like status or behavior.
I don't think that makes us
dumb. I think that just
Well, she's just
we
saying she
didn't
notices
know.
that everyone's trying to encourage Americans to use it because a lot of us are not us, but a lot of people are trying to portray it as if it's the new fix to TikTok. And she's just letting us know that that's not. She said, A, it wouldn't work without a VPN in China, and B, it's not built like TikTok at all. That it is an Instagram upgrade.
Where's Bubbles?
Trina, no, I have not. I have not. I mean, I might have, but I have not checked it yet again
Yeah, we'll
today.
all use all the storage on our phone, and then TikTok won't even get banned.
Hi, Bubbles.
I'd stay far away from Red Note.
Bubbles, say something again.
She's right there.
I know that you wanted to say something again.
Oh.
Yeah, so Red Note's just not, I mean, at least I know from what I'm reading, or not reading, but watching on videos of people who are trying it out, at least for me, I can't go over there because it's not safe for people of color at all.
Well,
Yeah, well, if you can't, we can't. We ain't going.
there's a lot of
I love
different
you.
opinions that from people that have already like been over there and are of Asian descent is what I'll say. That like they are like, hey, let's go, let's hack. Like there's a lot of people that are kind of ready to actually do what they think TikTok is. Oh, I'm sorry. That they think TikTok is actually doing. Like they're really getting hyped up to take our shit at Red Note. Like they do not. We are not welcomed.
I uninstalled Likey. I struggled to find anybody on there that was speaking English. I struggled. I kept flipping through and nobody was talking to me.
Maybe your algorithm's jacked. I don't know. I've only scrolled favorited yet so far, so I can't say anything yet. I haven't scrolled likey yet to make a judgment on that.
And I'm sitting over here with my shades on, pretending like the world ain't burning down, and I'm sitting here, and y'all just let me know what happens, okay? Because I'm just holding out, and I'm telling the universe, like, listen, I'm just gonna pretend like it ain't going away, because maybe I can
Well,
trick
I'm
it.
holding, girl, hold on to it. Even if something happens after the 19th, I'm still holding on to the app. I'm not uninstalling it yet. But I know that they said today when they were supposed to have open discussions about TikTok, it really didn't happen, and that they pushed it off to Wednesday possibly as the topic for them to discuss in the Supreme Court. So they said from anywhere from here to Wednesday, they could totally make a decision, which would either be ban it or they will basically place a hold on discussions for a few more months and allow it to run a few more months until they can get their stuff together. So hopefully by Wednesday we can kind of take a breath on whatever they decide.
Yeah, and there's a creator. Oh,
sorry, Monster. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, honey. I was just gonna say there's a creator on here who's actually part of the lawsuit. And I was watching his video yesterday, and he's also saying that the media is fear mongering and all of this stuff, and that they left the hearing with smiles on their faces. So I'm holding out.
Yeah, me too.
I'm holding out hope too. A lot of people in the comments said that they had the same problem with Likey. I'm glad to know. I wasn't saying that to be offensive, but in order for me to engage, I have to know what you're saying. Like,
Right. All right. No, that was it's just an honest opinion. It wasn't racist or anything, I don't think. I mean, I would like to know what they're saying too so I can engage. But favorite, it seems to be okay. I scrolled it a little bit and watched some live streams and stuff to see how it functions and works and stuff like that. So the panels seem pretty legit, the panel boxes and stuff like that. So I just like posting videos, so that's my problem. I just hope that they can either build a video access onto it or what.
That's me and you both are in the same boat.
Yeah.
That's my only
The comment cousins are suggesting that I call the Supreme Court and yell at them. They think
Yes.
that might work.
I think that's a great idea.
Who was that? Who suggested that so I can pay you handsomely? Where are you?
Listen, I'm gonna go make my phone call right now. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
That's the best idea I heard today.
If we go over to favorited, Queen's gonna be working heavy duty because you can let like 30 plus people in the boxes.
Oh hell, 30.
Yeah.
Buddy, nah, we limiting that to like 9. Okay, absolutely not.
You can do 30. I only got
Well,
to.
the other night, Train was live. Well, it wasn't the other night. It was like around Christmas time. And she went live over there and she had a lot of people in her boxes.
Like 30?
Yeah, at one point it was
30
30.
people is crazy. Like,
Look,
look, now
too
he's dancing.
excited.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You guys remember those lives where all the aliens were in the box? That's what 30 people would sound like in a box.
Right. You're gonna have to start paying Queen over there.
Yeah, I mean handsomely too. Like, oh my.
Yeah, I pay for that.
You pay for the madness, huh?
Yeah, I pay for that. Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Let's vote. Let's vote. The vote is smile if you want an idea. What are we gonna call this?
Like an idea room.
Idea room. Smile, frown if y'all want it. There we go. Vote's happening.
I voted correctly this time. Look at you guys. The three of you that said no, block.
Who said no? Who said no?
Katie is definitely voter challenged.
I am. This is facts.
So, like Queen said, I think we're gonna start out slow. We all can post a live first for your ideas or what you're struggling with when it comes to social media and getting your content off the ground or getting the support you need. And we'll start slow before we build anything because I need to find something like Queen said that is.
It needs to be a safe space. A safe space.
Yeah, safe space. Just for the people that who are trying to grow their creative juices, their creative buttons. So
can I just say that there are a lot of people in here that may not have streamed ever, but a lot of you guys have so much like personality in the comments that if you do feel like someday you want to stream, I want to be able to help you guys like get out of the box per se, like being afraid, because a lot of you guys have so many funny things to say and so many personalities. You come up with the craziest accounts, okay, and account names just to make people laugh. So there's a lot of you down there that I think could do something with those talents. And I know it's scary. It is.
True. Gonna do something good. Trying to get some. I need somebody to entertain me.
So the good thing about favorited,
about time.
Yeah.
The good thing about favorited is there's gonna be less fake accounts because you have to sign up with your phone number, and it'll only register one phone number.
Well, what if they use like a text now number over and over though?
I didn't think about that.
Listen, if you got that kind of time on your hands, you need to not be.
Well, there's a lot of people with that kind of time on their hands, and then you get the free
I
text
know.
now.
Who he is?
They need some therapy over there, okay?
So text now numbers is what's crazy. You can have like a bajillion of those whenever you want it. So the psychos will follow. The psychos will follow.
Okay, I'm gonna get down. Watch party at 4.
Yeah, but 4, what time is that? Okay.
It's for Easter.
We wanna. So, is there any way to do? You know what? That might be a great idea. Is there any way to do a group email idea? You know, I just thought about it. Like Google has. Hold up. Google has.
Have like teams and meets and stuff. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, but is there any way to do like a free?
Or Zoom? Or
Okay,
Zoom?
so Google has.
Emails are scary though. I feel like
you're right. But
people be like looking you up or trying to figure out who you are through email too.
Okay, so no to that.
It's so dangerous on the internet.
No, I don't. I know how the Zoom went for folks and feeling. I don't want anyone to feel obligated or feel like I just don't want that feeling of. I don't want to feel like it's a must. I want to help the people that actually want.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Gigi. And that's exactly what I was thinking. Is the IP issues.
Can I? Y'all say in Discord, y'all know some of us have really bad PTSD with Discords.
Yeah,
Like,
no Discord. No Discord for me. I haven't touched a Discord ever. Being on this app
Yeah,
ever.
that's why I was staying away from that one. I Discord is because people get in. Yeah, I've seen enough of. Yeah, people get into Discord and mess up.
Malibu said she has an idea, but she's at work.
Okay, we'll have to listen to it. She'll probably message us with the idea.
Nope, I'm not getting on Snap. Nope.
I'm just thinking maybe we need to make it a public thing, like holding once a week or something lives where people can come up and talk. I mean, there's nothing to be embarrassed about with asking questions.
Okay, so once a week. Once a week
Yeah.
is strictly for how do I say this? How do is it what do you need help with? What kind of live is this? It's not small business. What is
Content creator discussions or content creation content creation panel or something like that,
Advice, something to do with advice, anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I have a couple people on here that only use Snapchat, and I am getting rid of Snapchat because I almost posted my whole camera roll
Oh my
to fucking
God.
Snapchat. I am not joking, y'all. My friend
do
is in
that?
here in the chat. My friend's in the chat, and when I tell you the panic that went through me as my entire camera roll was almost.
Let me help you, Street Snark. Okay.
No help. I'm uninstalling it.
No.
That's
Listen,
my help.
listen. I might make you feel better. I'm not proud of this, so if you judge me, guys, feel free to judge away. But I accidentally one time, maybe allegedly, posted a noodle to my story. Listen, my heart never fell to my booty hole so fast, so I feel you on that.
I just wanted to come up real quick and say that I feel like a live for the content creation would be a good idea because their biggest thing is some people's biggest thing is oh, I'm scared to get in a box, or oh, I'm scared to get on live, or oh, I'm scared. But that would help them get over it because they would have to get up, they would have to talk, they would have to get over those fears with us before they took it on their own. So I think I second what Queen said with that one. I feel like a live would be your safest and best way to go for everybody.
Dang, I never wanted to steamroll this idea. Basically, there's these two guys on NPR. Yeah, I'm old. Yeah, I listen to NPR. And they do this business thing where the people come and talk about how to make their business better. Basically, that's what y'all want. How to
I think it's beneficial. You've always said and preached that we try to reach out to as many people as we can. And if people are scrolling by and they're like, oh my gosh, I've always wanted to learn about this. Not only are you obtaining new church members that want to sit and listen, but you're inspiring more than just the small group of us. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean,
and put more ideas because we can get boring sometimes.
Right.
Okay.
I think Holy Queen said something about Skype too.
Not
Okay.
I like what Queen said, live, because that would break people out of their boxes with, oh, I don't want to go live.
Or they can ask questions in the comments too before they start using boxes if they're still nervous, and we'll just try to
build their way up.
Yeah.
I just finished a 12-week course for entrepreneurs.
Really?
For the fall. A 12-week entrepreneur course. So it could be anybody that was thinking about starting a business that has got the business off the ground or that is years into the business. So if you want, I can just give you the syllabus of the 12 weeks and you could take each week topic. And it's kind of like, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just kind of start it right there. So it's like anybody that's thinking of a business, is it a viable option? And where would they go?
Wait. Are we business people or are we trying to help with social media content?
social
I mean, I
media?
guess it could be both, because really social media content is becoming its own business in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it,
Yeah.
Pastor Petty's kind of created his own brand in a way.
So,
I'm just saying I won't be able to speak on the financial aspects because I
Me
don't monitor.
either, but it'll be interesting to learn. Plus, I signed myself up for college today, and it would be beneficial to have all you intelligent people around my life because I'm going to need you.
Congratulations.
I mean,
Congratulations.
technically, I mean, if I'm telling you anybody that goes live, you're entertainment. Technically, you are an entrepreneur at that point. The minute
Well,
you
what's
start.
on what are some of the topics, Megan, on the
Yeah,
syllabus? Can I
thank you. I was just going to say it. So it's called the Community Business Academy. And some of the topics are personal budgeting and credit. Then it moves into target marketing, which would be who you are going
that would
after.
work. That's a
Yeah.
good subject.
Then it would go into breaking even and pricing because how are you marketing yourself to the public?
Amen.
Yeah.
Then you would break down to cash flow. And I mean, you can audit these things. Then it
Yeah,
goes
we
down
can
to your
edit it some
cash
of it.
flow, your bookkeeping, again, back to marketing, your business financing, and your legal structure, and then intellectual property insurance. But a lot of this can be tailored to your online presence. You can
Right.
absolutely, it's
I think
very easy.
I think that it would be a good idea for Petty to look at that and try to make his own simplified
Version.
influencer version. But I also would be careful on not making it too financial, like our finances class kind of thing. We got to make sure we keep it
Light.
Minimum, because we went through that already. So let's just hit like
entertaining.
the target marketing because that would be important. Like who's the
Yeah.
target audience type thing, and then like the breakdown from that. That would be something simple, quick, easy, but something that they would have. We would absolutely need to learn.
True.
Yeah.
I agree.
Totally agree. Completely. Again, you have to make it to where your community is going to stay.
What it'll work, but
No, it just may
that,
not be the right thing. It
no,
may not be. And
it's the right thing. I'm just saying. Also, the people that helping those who have ideas but can't are too shy. so, so it's class, and there also needs to be an opportunity for the shy people to come up and say, "Hey, I got this really idea, but I'm just scared to
Mm-hmm.
I'm
what
scared."
about a newbie orientation every week?
That sounds good.
Just an idea. Again, I throw it out there. It doesn't work for everyone, but I'll give you the talking points. And then if you want more things, it sounds like marketing would be the biggest one. And
Now I
do
feel
as
like
you will.
I'm Ed. You know what I feel like right now? I literally feel like we are in a business call.
Right.
Discussing ways to help.
We've made changes, Petty. We've made changes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dorkville over here. I'll jump down. I'll let it go back to fun.
No, this is all fun. This is all I feel like we in a business call discussing how to help. And the people listening are like, yeah, go help us out. Yeah, trying to help you out. Trying to help you out.
So somebody, Sunshine, not Ms. Sunshine, but Sunshine is asking about you were supposed to be giving them a website at the beginning of the year.
GSA.gov. I gave it to Zoe. GSA.gov. You're trying to figure out what
There
Miss
you go.
was talking about. She made her money. If you ever visited a thrift a market, what is that? What is this called when everybody get together on the weekend and selling stuff? What is that called?
Flea market.
Yeah, flea market. If you ever visit a flea market and
I
see
was like farmers market, but that's produce.
it happens on the weekend. All the people get together and go to the flea market, and some people are selling stuff, some people are buying stuff. But if you go on GSA.gov, you can get some really good stuff like laptops, computers, jewelry, and at really low prices. We're talking maybe 30 computers for like $40 that the government had to get rid of,
No,
and you could resell for each one of those computers for maybe $200 and you've made your money back. Or you got some jewelry on there they have.
Okay.
Yeah, some jewelry, a boat, something that you can resell as well. This government, for some reason, loves to update their equipment. So they have to get rid of it once they update it. So cars, everything. if you thought
Frankie,
of
what you mean? What you mean? What flea market you go to? There are flea markets.
what
You
you
ain't gonna
mean?
see me riding around with the police sirens on before you know it after fucking with Patty, after messing with Patty.
I like me a good flea market, but I like the food that they sell.
That part too. That part too. That part too. Yes, they have cars on there as low. My buddy got a 2000 back when we was there. He got a 2010 Dodge Durango on there for $200.
Oh,
What?
Frankie was saying because they've never heard of computers being sold at a flea market. I haven't seen one, to be honest, but they might be out there. They have to exist, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this bid stuff. It's bidding. It's all bidding. If nobody's bidding on the vehicle and you only say $1, you win the bid.
I
There's
just go,
there's real estate on there. There's
I
real
just
estate
go
on
for
there.
the knockoff purses and the food. So
I'm
that's
gonna go threaten everybody on there so they don't bid on the car I want.
no auctions. Yeah, yeah.
Just say once you learn the game, you can play it. You can play it. You can also resell those cars. Just saying. Just saying. If you get a car for 200, you can probably sell it for 1,000, more than 1,000. Just saying.
They sell hot tubs at flea markets in Arizona. That's crazy.
Oh, what flea market you going to? Because I live in
Right.
Arizona and I'm not buying no hot tub here. No, thank you.
All right, I'm done. Good advice.
Yeah, I'm
We
going
can
down.
we can brainstorm a little bit and try to at least get some sort of organization, like organizing together, so we don't feel like we're all over the place. Because
Do do they sell? I thought they did sell. Hold on, I'm about to look. Do they? I
so what
animals.
at the flea market? Yeah.
No. On the GS Gov site,
Oh, what
they
kind of animals? Like exotic animals, like tigers and monkeys?
not. I thought they sell horses.
Sinful said they sell pigs.
Queen's gonna be
Where?
there's
Where
gonna
you
be a
came
pig in
from?
the
From the
living
south?
room.
Okay, but in the south they sell pigs.
Yeah, look, you can go to a flea market. It's the only place I know you can go buy a chicken, a goat, get a
I want to
Mexican
go
taco,
there. I want a baby goat.
buy a tattoo gun, and other stuff at the same time.
I want to find a flea market with the little goats that freeze up when they get scared. I want one. What?
That's better. You know about the South?
Oh
Teddy, do
yeah,
they sell the
yeah.
little
You
frozen
know what I told
goats?
you they sell pigs and sheep and
But the little frozen goats?
Yeah, they sell everything. Flea market, you can buy it. That's
Fighting
that.
goats. I have one, Goofy.
You have a fainting goat?
We bought my granddaughter two goats, and we didn't know one of them was a fighting goat.
Girl, I
But yeah,
just came up here to laugh at you for saying
frozen.
freezing goat.
Don't buy farm animals, please. I grew up on
You
a farm.
said a
They're
freezing
expensive.
goat. Girl, they ain't freezing, they're fainting.
But they
Anyways,
freeze. Like they freeze in place and then they fall over.
Oh man.
anyways, Queen and Pastor, there's a place, your cash advance places, they buy computers and things like that. I got me a nice laptop computer for $70 because no one picked it up. And when they cash advance, when they trade in their stuff.
Uh-huh.
So you can also check with them places because they got loads of stuff there that people do not pick up after they loan them out or whatever, or trade them in or whatever they do. And you can get them pretty cheap there. So your cash advance places, check with them because they buy computers from people or, they like loan them out or not loan them, but what do they do? They kind of, it's like a pawn place.
Yeah.
But they buy them and they'll give them like $100 for them and then turn around and sell them to you for like $125 for like a $500 computer.
Wow.
Just to make a little profit off.
Do they do those kind of offers on the frozen goats or on the fainting goats?
No, but I grew up. We still have horses. Horses will cost you 2 arms and a leg.
I was gonna say those goats aren't fainting, they have narcolepsy like me. Seriously, they have a form of narcolepsy and it's
Yeah,
not funny.
they're
It
a
is
fainting
funny,
goat.
it's hilarious, but they actually have
Right.
narcolepsy
They
and
do
they're
have a
Pay a vet to come
neurological
out.
problem.
Pay a
But
vet once to come out to your farm, and then you'll see you are broke. And because it's not cheap, and that's why you do a lot of your own stuff at the farm. We have horses, we've had cows, we've had goats. Goats are mean, especially billy goats. They're
but
mean.
not the fainting ones, right? They're itty
No,
bitty and you
the
just get
fainting ones are
scared.
nice, and the mini cows are nice, but don't buy an Angus ever in your life because they will hurt you. and that.
Yeah, you got to be careful with all cows. But our
Yes.
fainting goat, all you have to do is clap your hands and over she falls.
Oh,
Yes.
precious.
If
Okay, good.
if
So
I
I
get
can go. I
startled,
got.
I fall over.
I got to go find me a fainting goat. So I love you guys. I'm gonna hop down.
Okay, I got a quick funny story. So one of my friends had a fainting goat, and we would play baseball. And this sounds terrible, but we would make him one of the bases. So anytime he'd start getting up and we were running to get to him, we'd yell and be like, ah! So he would fall over so we could step beside him and keep him there. And then another funny story is he would like to get on top of the house, and the only way to get him down, because you couldn't like grab him and take him down, you just have to scream at him to make him faint, and he'd just do 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 and fall off their house. I know that sounds horrible, but we don't know how he ever got up there, and we couldn't get up there. So because we were little. So we would just have to scream at him to get him down. I know that sounds terrible, but we were like little. We didn't know what we were doing. We just needed a base, and we needed to get him down sometimes.
I just actually wanted to respond to Baby Petty really quick. I'm tired too. I think everybody needs to go take a nap right now.
I agree. I agree. I agree. Hope. All right, it's time for me to ride up out of here. One bit of news that I wanted to cover that I didn't today that I won't wait till tomorrow. The Austin to Margot interview by Spicy newscast. All I'm gonna say is you're welcome. It is a couple of reporters I got in, and if two reporters have told me, that means in reality what I've learned is that means there are about 100 upset people. Nah. You should see my shoes. I'm wearing the same shoes from 3 years ago. I'm wearing the same running shoes like they're 3 years old. I'm so I'm so not into anything at all. Like I once I saw Michael Jordan not wearing Jordans, I said, "Oh yeah, he saved his money." So that's when I was like, "Yeah, I'm out of this." I'll wear the same clothes from years ago until it get a hole in it. So, Spicy newscast. Spicy newscast. They heard about you paying for the Austin to Margot interview. Later, see you later. They pretty much. I know it's probably 100 people upset. I wouldn't say at you, but with paying him. But that's your platform. I'm just putting out the news. I'm just putting out the news, and I just letting you know. I'm just letting you know that's your interview for Wednesday. But the same way they treat him, just be careful because they're gonna treat your page like that. So as many times as you see him go down, they will turn the heat up for you as well. Just saying, just letting you know. That's as about as far as I want to go as far as touching that story, because I know the group of ladies and I don't want nobody yelling at me. I'm just reporting what was reported to me, so that way you are aware. That's a real Austin to Margot and Spicy Newscast are two real names. No codes. Did not use any code at all. So I just wanted to make you aware of your own situation and not and not be involved at all. Go ahead, Kate. Go ahead.
I wanted you to finish. I didn't want to interrupt.
Huh?
I said I wanted you to finish. I didn't want to interrupt.
That was it. I don't want to touch it no more because I don't want them upset with me. I reported what was reported to me, so the news reporter is good. And I don't want no smoke with nobody that do not like Austin Tamargo. I just report it so they know I reported on it. We good, because I don't want them coming after me.
Okay, well, I just had a quick question that I forgot to ask. Do you think Zay can make a quick guest appearance before this app leaves?
Yeah. You got 6 days. 6
Okay.
days. What's
Just a
tomorrow?
quick,
What's tomorrow?
Tuesday, the 14th.
Oh yeah, Tuesday might. I'm gonna cover this and whatnot. You know, it won't hurt. Won't hurt Zay. It won't hurt Zay.
Okay, cool. Bye.
Yeah, I did. I was just reporting what was reported to me about your interview going on Wednesday that you're paying for for Austin, and I was just letting you know. I was just letting you know that they do not like him at all. So that they would and they absolutely think it's wild. You do what you want with your money. You're welcome. You do what you want with your money, but they are upset, and I know their Reddit page, just to be clear, and it's a tight group. It's a tight group of over 100 people that do not want him on this app. That think that the daily begging and asking for $1 is not something up for an interview. That they believe that all the receipts are out there on him, and there's no reason to. They believe it's none of my business what you do. Once again, I'm just reporting. Let me make this very clear. I am just reporting what they said. Completely just reporting. I am absolutely just reporting. So please, 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 for the love of God, do not get mad with me. Okay? They are upset. They think he does not need to be highlighted. They think that you paying for the interview is wild, and their intentions for Wednesday are not the intentions that you think they are. Just to be clear, the same way they treat Austin is the same way they're going to be coming at you. I just want to make sure that nobody don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you what's going on. So they do not think he deserves a platform. They don't think he should be highlighted after. Yeah, they do believe that paying him is wild. They also talked about his girlfriend having a warrant, and it's ridiculous to pay for their habits and pay for the parents' habits, and her having a warrant, and I think some baby stuff came up. Beg, what he do? Beg? I mean, beg pretty much. Beg on a daily basis. Won't get a job. I mean, who got $1? Old Christmas tree. Do illicit stuff online. I mean, pretty much. I mean, but I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, that's what he say. Can I get $1? And they give it to him. Oh, that's not me. He already back on here. The people is mad. The people are mad that Spicy is paying for the interview. He's already back. He goes live. He got a new IP, a new phone. I'm just saying, and I don't cover this. Okay, I'll check out Danny. I don't cover this stuff. Manny, I'll check out Manny. I don't cover this stuff. No more. I'm just giving a report. Can I get $1? Okay? I'm just giving a report. But you can do whatever you want with your money. It's absolutely fine. Not my money. And wish your interview on Wednesday the best. I'm just letting you know. Queen, hey, until you stay on. With that, did you have a good time? Did you have a good time? I saw you, Queen. I saw you, Queen. I saw you, Queen. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. Where's my music? Where's my music? I gotta get up out of here. Do not. Nobody better be mad at me. Nobody better be mad at me. I do not want to hear it.